What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are looking at some more Angelina Jordan. This one is called "Now I'm the Fool." This was next up on my list to get to from stuff that I've been sent. By the way, appreciate the support. Angelina has a ton of fans out there. A lot of very kind, very nice supporters, which is fantastic. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Angelina's page. Please go like and subscribe. If you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. I pulled up lyrics. I didn't read them yet. She speaks perfect English. There's no reason for me to read them if I don't have to, but they're there if I need them later to reference. Also, we got another black and light scene. I see a couple guitars, okay, and old school mic. Where's our barefoot princess at, huh? Now I'm the fool. This is an original. So, anyways, yeah, make sure you support down below if you want. If you don't, you don't have to. Best way to get me is on Patreon. That's where a lot of my requests come from. So, jump over there. It's free. It's easier to make an account than on YouTube. So if you're here, you can very easily make one over there. It's a great way to support creators, but you don't have to. But you literally, it's the first post on my page is for requests. You can drop it in there again. Free. I'm gonna go headphones. Let's hear everything.
What can I do when you tell me I deserve someone better than you? You wouldn't know how to break a heart in two.
Well, that's a powerful line right there. What can I do when you tell me I deserve someone better than you? You ever been told that? It's a weird thing to hear. What can I do when you tell me I deserve some? That's basically somebody putting themselves down, saying you could do better, right? It's bizarre. It's crazy to me, like because obviously I do other music. It's still a surprise to me. Like I see her walk to a mic, and it's still a surprise when she opens her mouth. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, even though I probably did something of hers like within the past few days or week, whatnot, over the weekend probably. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right, we're here. She loves the big hair. Let me back that up a little bit. Sorry about that.
You wouldn't know how to break a heart in two. Never had a plane too far for you. I don't understand, don't have a clue. One look in your eyes, now I'm a fool. I know it's just another day in the world, but I'm stuck hiding in the shade of your words. You protected me from all the pain, but I learned that I was just a mistake. You told me I wasted time on loving you.
These are mature feelings. This is coming from like somebody who's, it sounds to be like somebody who's navigated the way through these types of feelings, which are very which are like, understandably, if you've been there, somewhat common. It's this weird area of confusion to be in, when you feel like you're giving into some sort of relationship, and it's almost like feeling gaslit in a way, but somebody makes you feel it's just you're like, when they essentially distance themselves by some of the things that they say, and it's almost off-putting, but it's like, you don't really understand that, and you're just like, you think things are fine, and then all of a sudden, like, but it's not to a point where they're like, nah, this isn't working out. No, it's more so just like almost to make you take ownership of something that you didn't really know existed, if that makes any sense. But I love the melody on this. It's got these kind of intricate little peaks where she it's kind of going up and down. Just the waves and how her vocals are sort of how she's approaching this. Obviously, she sounds fantastic. This has another, again, it's in the somewhat sort of jazzy lane. That's where she really shines, and her I mean, she shines everywhere, but that's where her voice lends to that sound, because a lot of your very 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 good over time female jazz singers have have that kind of similar sort of tone with that body, but some of that rasp too.
Me, I wasted time on loving you, and I just called to let you know it hurt. Yeah, I just called to let you know it hurts. We had it all. Now I'm counting all the broken pieces that I lost. Now that you're gone, I see you, I feel you in everything that I do. Never had a plane too far for you. I don't understand, don't have a clue. One look in your eyes, now I'm the fool. I know it's just another day in the world, but I'm stuck hiding in the shade of your words. You protected me from all the pain, but I learned that I was just a mistake. You told me I wasted time on loving you, and I just called to let you know it hurts. Yeah, I just called to let you know it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul. Yeah, it hurts my soul.
No, that was great. That was really good. A couple of things. First of all, and I haven't ever mentioned whoever does like the production on this. Shout out to that person for not overcomplicating and overdoing production when you're layering vocals and creating sort of effects on that. But with her, less is more with production. You don't really need to do a whole lot. Just kind of let her do her thing, and if you want to add a little bit for effects, cool. But it's a lot of this stuff is not offensively overproduced, which sometimes you can do when you have such a stunning vocal. You're like, all right, I'm gonna play with this, right? Um, so very very well done there. But I was wrong about the separation portion of it. Obviously, this is sort of like post separation with regards to however this relationship was. Um, but there's still this sense of confusion, almost in a way of being sheltered. With some of the verbiage she used, like sort of keeping me from, and keeping me, sort of sheltered or almost oblivious to um, the the true the truth in what this person's belief in what this kind of relationship really was versus what her own feelings inside were. And then looking back in hindsight, she can kind of like, you know retrospectively see the pieces, she calls them, and she's left picking up the pieces. But um in a way, she's referencing along the way there were all these clues that, just in your words, that I guess I was either blind to or just chose to ignore, right? um but now she's in this spot of pain where it's just like, I should have seen that. But now that you're gone, I mean, good on you. And sort of like, thanks for nothing. Like, you kind of hurt me a little bit, by not really communicating properly what your full intentions were there. So it's an interesting, again. I mean, when was this? Probably a year 2 years ago. Maybe she's 9 months ago. So not even a year ago this was dropped. So you figure this was created Yeah, we'll call it like a year. So she's what, 16, 17 when this was made, and then to actually put out a video and whatnot. Um, but these are mature feelings, is what I was saying. It's just it's from a perspective or standpoint of somebody who's felt that. So I'm wondering where she draws that kind of writing from. Um, if it's just being very very attentive and seeing things around her, which she probably is. Uh, with how other people deal with things. If she's gone through something personally on her own, um, but I can't imagine she has a very elongated career of intense relationships. She's just not old enough. But and that's no knock on her. That's just an age thing, right? Um, but it actually it makes a ton of sense. I think a lot of people can relate to that. So, um, again, it's just nothing to say about her vocals. They're just incredible. Otherworldly talent with this one. It's tough to say something that I haven't already said or that somebody hasn't already said. Um, so I guess with listening to her originals, I guess I'm trying to learn a little bit more about her and where this stuff comes from. Singing covers and singing them really 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 well is cool, but it's also, and she can emote those songs, to the moon and back, but um and sell it to you. But it's interesting knowing where her brain's at with the stuff she actually writes. So, anyways, please go support Angelina. Please, please, please go like and subscribe. Definitely want to support her. If you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next.